Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So recently, my friends, they asked me and wondered how can I manage to live in a village of its population of around 2,000 people, whereas in Jakarta, where I come from, is around 22 million.
Wow.
It's a big difference, I know. As you guys also have watched my previous videos, the village itself is also pretty small, so literally everyone knows everyone here. Well, I mean, living in a village in Austria or in general in Europe is not as bad as you can think. And regarding the daily necessities, you can get everything here. For example, we have 2 supermarkets, it's pretty good. And today I'm going to show you around the neighborhood so that you would have the idea how the village people here live. So stay tuned and let's go! So let's start our journey. So guys, to the left here is going to the hiking sites, but today I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to show you guys about the hiking sites. So we are going to the right. Let's go! At the moment we have here spring, but as you can see I have my winter coats, everything, because it's still cold. It's actually 3 degrees, so masih dingin gitu kayak puncak ya kan, but it's okay. Oh, you see on my left hand side, well, it is a 3-star hotel and a restaurant called the Gasthof Ochsen. They really have a good food with a good price, and in summer people can sit outside at the terrace. You can see here the terrace is pretty nice there. And then the next we would go to the left. Here we have our first bus stop near my home. So we arrived here. Das Schiff is a 4-star hotel and a restaurant, of course, and they have another second restaurant in the backyard. This is a backyard restaurant. It's very famous and expensive. You need to reserve it days before or else you won't gonna get any table. Guys, although it's sunny day here, but it's really freezing. Actually, it's 1 degree now. So on my left hand side, you can see there are a lot of woods and logs. It is a sawmill. People like to build houses from wood because there are a lot of wood sources here. And here on my right hand side, it is one of the sports shop where you can buy anything from mountain bike, sport clothes to winter sports equipment. It's a small boutique called Courage. On the upper floor there live a family. I don't know who, but well, it's different family from the ones who owns the garage. This house is actually a kindergarten. We call it here Kinderhaus. Guys, so we go on to the next stop. So here, as you can see, there's a shop where the milk from the farmers are being transported here, and then from here they would gonna produce butter, milk, and cheese, yogurt. It's called Zennerei. Well, it means dairy. And outside of it there is a cheese vending machine. They recently put a second one because people here, even the tourists, love to buy from there as it is 24 hours. There's the yogurt, the milk, the cheese, lots of sorts of cheeses. It's all made here. Oh, actually there is a second sports shop here. It's called the Sport Gotthard. construction site. What will they build? They will actually going to build like a school for like secondary or primary school till secondary high school. It's pretty big. I heard this project's been going on from last year actually, and then probably because of the lockdown they stopped a bit, but then they continued again, and hopefully it will be soon going to be finished. On the left hand side here you can see that the people are separating their waste, and there are some categories like the metals, the colored glass, the transparent glass, bio waste needs to be put inside the green bags where you can get it at the city hall. And then also here Kunststoff, it's actually a CCTV to record all of the people throwing the waste in order. Those who didn't do the right waste separation, they would be fined. Yeah guys, fined. There's no excuse for not doing it correctly actually. Also throw the old clothes and shoes for donation, where the Red Cross will send it to Africa. This is the nursing home for old people with great services. And in that building we can get to the Option, the Frauenarzt, where I usually go there nearly like every year. So actually here we arrived at the central bus station in my back. Here, as you can see, there is a screen where you can get all of the informations like the bus line, destination, and also the time. The bus usually comes every 45 minutes to drive to the bigger cities. And then and then here we have the post box whenever the post office is closed. Actually the post office is just right beside it. See this building? So this building is not only the post office, but it's also the civil office. There's also inside the tourism center where tourists usually go there to ask for any tourism site. You'll see the spacious space here. Yeah, actually, you know, the tourists from other European countries like the Netherlands, the Germans, French usually come here for the winter sports. The ski running is pretty huge. It's very crowded at that time usually. So here is the bank that I told you before. It's called the Raiffeisenbank. Inside there is also a small accessory shop, but I've never been there before. So here it is. I'm on the other side of the road now. So this is the place they recently built here for tourists. And here we have like this. Go to the nearest church. Well, I'm not going in there, but I'm just going to show you from outside. This is our Catholic church. They recently built a new monument in honor of the victims from the Second World War. The church is the tallest building of the village, and usually it's located in the village center. That is a small ballroom for weddings and other events. Now we arrived at this village center, and usually we will have like a well here, like behind me, and the water is actually drinkable. And usually during summer there is a lot of flower decorations, and it's really pretty. 4-star hotel around, and the room prices starts with 200 euros per night. And inside it they also have a restaurant with good food, of course. Now we are going to the first supermarket where I usually buy my groceries there. It's not really far away actually. We can just walk a couple of steps and there we go. We arrived here, and Spar is the biggest. Hi, tell us. It's the biggest supermarket branch in Austria, and they sell a lot of good stuff. I usually come here to do my groceries. And also here next to it, wow, there is a store called Loni. They sell lots of decoration for tables, cooking utensils, and also stationery. This is actually one of my favorite store here. I can spend hours. So we're going to the second supermarket. It's pretty near, but we need to go back to the village center to reach there. So let's go. Are in the village center already, and there you can see that there is a barber shop. This, and also this would be my favorite bakery shop. Okay, we can cross the road now. I really love visiting this bakery shop because they provide a lot of good stuff there. Like for example, the shortcakes, they are really yummy. But I know the price is just like a bit pricey. It's around like 3 to 4 euros, but I mean, as long as they're yummy and freshly baked, freshly made, and it's worth it, I guess. Houses are very unique. It's typical Austrian. There you can see the pinky banner. That is our second supermarket. Now we arrived at our second supermarket. It's called Zuidluti. It is a bit more pricey, but they sell really good regional products. And next to it there is a salon, but you need to make appointments. It's called the Haarwerk. And a bit further down there we can see the police station. That's our police station. And going down there, down the road, you can actually find the doctor, like a clinic. Weltladen. The Welt is for world, Laden is store, and they sell lots of unique accessories, ethnic accessories. It's pretty nice. So now I arrive at the city center, and in front of me there is the church here. And the left hand side we have the well, if you remember this. And on the right hand side there is another bank, and down the road, like up, you can find a gas station. We arrived at our gas station, and it's called Avanti. The opening hours is at 6:30 to 22 p.m. Now we are going back from the gas station to the village center. So guys, actually there is one public swimming pool and also tennis court here in the village also. For the tennis court, you need to be a member. Like you will pay for 1 year, yearly. In the village, there is a Frauenmuseum. Frauen means women, so it's basically a museum about the cultural work of women and women's history. It is the first and the only Frauen museum in Austria. Oh, this is the village tour that I live in. See, living in a village is not that bad, right? It is nice because everything you can get it here. And I hope you guys enjoy my video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. So, see you on my next video. Ciao!